Let's take a look at Civic projects and do some price analysis. Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto. In today's video we're going to be talking about the Civic project, which is CVC. We'll take a look over some of the key statistics of the network, where we're trading, all-time highs, etc. And then we'll jump over to TradingView and do some technical analysis. See where we can get some good potential investment opportunities if we do get a drop. And then where we can go in some key levels to target. So that is today's video. Please make sure you do like this video and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you do follow me on all the socials. I'm on Twitter at Optelic. And follow me on my Telegram group. We've got quite a growing community there now. And if you have any questions in regards to any project or any recommendations that you'd like me to cover, then drop them in that Telegram and I will get to them. So let's crack on. So as said near the beginning, Civic project is CVC. If you look at that price, we've had an absolutely horrible dump, 18%, but that's nothing to worry about because this project has been around a long time and we do know that the crypto markets are volatile. So Civic, which is ranked 128 out of all cryptocurrencies, today has a coin price of, well, you could say token, it is an ERC20 of 0.087695 cents. So you're just talking about just slightly under 9 cents there. We have a total supply of 1 billion, and out of those in circulation, we have 670 million. So you're talking around 67% of the supply is currently in circulation. We are getting a 24-hour volume of $96.9 million, and the market cap today, which is, what date are we on? 12th of November 2020, is $58.7 million. If we look at the market pairs where we're getting predominantly most of that volume, Coinbase Pro, it's a fairly recently listed Coinbase Pro. As you can see, we're on Binance, Upbit, Huobi, OKX. We're on quite a lot of exchanges. We have 58 recognised pairs, which is quite good. Some of them down the bottom I've not heard of, but that's bound to happen on a lot of projects trying to get listed around. If we just look at the charts there, you can see the all-time high was back then in, let's just have a look at the stats down here. You can see near my head. Yeah, 2017, December 25th was the all-time high. And that was at $1.66. So this does show that the project has been around a while. I mean, we're a long way off them all-time highs, but we've had a recent listing on Coinbase Pro. We are on Binance, so you would expect this to be a decent project. So that is some of the key statistics. We'll jump over to TradingView now and do a bit of a technical analysis with the data that we have. The exchange, which has pretty much most of the data available for charting, is Huobi. It's not the best exchange. I never use it, to be honest, but it does have the most data. It doesn't quite have the all-time highs back in, I mean, this only goes back to January 18, and the all-time high was $1.66. So we will mark it up first, and that will give us a good indication to where the all-time high has been within regards to where we are now. It's around about there. We'll mark it up. Wrong tool. That's a good start. We'll put the horizontal ray on there. So $1.66 it says on current market cap. We have to believe that because we've got no other data, and we'll just mark that up as the all-time highs. And like I say, that's somewhere to target in the future. So what I'm going to do first up is just mark a couple of key areas of support and resistance on a monthly level. Then we'll go down to a weekly and then drop a few on the daily and see what we can get there. So what I'm looking for is two confirmations of a support and resistance level, is two touches of a wick really, and it's going to take, first one's there. So if you look at this wick here, we acted as support there, and then we actually rejected off the area as well. So that is the first level of monthly, which will be resistance. So we'll just have a little zoom in because there's not much data there. Ever since the all-time highs, everything has been on pretty much a solid dump, and that's across all cryptos, not just Civic. So we've got one level there. Again, we acted as support and then we acted as resistance, so that's another key level. That's at 15 cents, somewhere to aim in the future. We have actually been through there. That's probably when we had that Coinbase listing there. Scrolling further down, we've got one level there. If you look at that wick, we acted as support, come away through it and rejected off it twice. We actually shot through two levels of monthly resistance, which is a strong move that it had there. Scrolling down, let's see what we've got. We've got another level there. Again, we acted as resistance, and then we come down and we acted as resistance there. So let's change them to a monthly. Get rid of that. Looks like we're getting a bit of market structure in place now, and we'll change that to there as well. And then see if we're just getting a couple lower, just in case the markets drop, which tends to happen now and then. Can't see any down there. That looks like a bottom there as well, so that could be the lowest. We've actually used that area of support there. So yeah, I think we've got enough levels there. I'll just change that to monthly, so I know it's what on my monthly, even in blue, you can see the indicated with a little M at the end. So we'll drop into the weekly time frame, and again we'll just zoom out and we'll just see if we can do exactly the same what we've done on the monthly. I'm not going to go too far because I don't believe we've got any legs to get up there yet. The market's a little bit strange. I mean, Bitcoin's just hit 16k and it has slightly rejected, but we just need alts to follow and that'll confirm a good bias there. So one level, as you can see there, that is the first level of weekly resistance. That's at 44 cents. Let's just work his way down and see what else we can get. Looks like we have one there, do we? Yes, there's one there as well. If you look at centre wick there, come out through, act as a spot, and we rejected off that area. I don't think we need to put any daily levels in here because we're getting quite a good bit of market structure in place. See if we have any levels in between here. Nothing in between there. Anything in between this level. We've got one level there. So we look at that wick in there. We rejected off that wick twice. And I think we might have enough levels there. Let's just have a look, see if we've got any closer to home around current trading prices. That is one level. That's quite a significant level. That it's what we rejected off last week, sorry. And I think that might be enough. Let's just see if we've got any week levels in between here. This will give us a good indication to where we could potentially trade. So that level there as well. So we rejected off it there and rejected off it there. I don't think we've got any in between. Yeah, I think that will do. We do look like we've got enough market structure there, in my opinion. So we'll drop onto the daily time frame. Oops. So as you can see, look at them candles there. That was an absolute monster move. First up, I just want to go back in time a little bit to March 13th, which was around here, and that's when Bitcoin had about 57% COVID dump. But ever since then, it was on a good rise. It wasn't on much of a significant rise, really, until we had that listing news, and then boom, shot absolutely up to oblivion. So we just put a price range on that. So from them yearly lows down at bang on 1 cent, and all the way up to 17 cent. Look at that for a move. If you manage to be holding around these levels, and you got in on this pump, then lucky you, that would have been a 1700% price range, which is absolutely massive. We have dropped down now. I mean, at current prices we are down at, you're still talking a 700% price rate. So I mean, now could be a good area to sell, really. That was the FOMO pump, and now it just seems to be diminishing a little bit. So what I'm going to do first up is just put a bit of a bearish scenario on this. Let's just bank Fibonacci on first and have a look at see if any of these levels correspond. We'll take the start of that move up to the top. And so already we've done a 38% retracement. I've just been looking at this level prior. So I saw this level of weekly resistance pop up, and I thought, let's have a look at that. And look at that, it lines up bang on the 618 level. And if you have watched any of my videos previously, and I'm talking about investing long term, if a project's done a major move, I always look to target an investment or a buy-in at a 618 level. If it corresponds with a weekly or monthly support level, then that bolsters my opinion that we will get there. So I do think that there is a good possibility that you will get a good area to fill here at. Let's have a look at that as a. So I think this area here, if we lose out, you could say target a monthly as well. But anywhere from 6.6 cent, I think will be a good buy. Monitor it. If it does start to break through at weekly level of support, then the next level is at 5.8 cent. And again, monitor it if it comes down. Dollar cost averaging, but this does look like it's going to come down to this weekly level. We have lost that monthly support at 9.8 cent. It does look like we're going to come down here. So that is putting a bearish spin on it. If we want to turn bullish, then we need to regain this level of monthly support at 9.9 cent. if we flip round and close a daily candle above this level, then the next target is to aim for 15 cents. That is a month level. You can't really respect this this wick here because it was a FOMO pump, and that's what happens when, especially, it used to happen a lot on listings on Coinbase. Projects just absolutely shot up and left a wick behind, and it ended up looking nasty. But this broke through 2 levels of monthly support and it has rejected. But like I say, if we close above this level here, then that is the next target. So that is a bullish and a bearish scenario in it. Let's just put the Hitman on. So Hitman works out when there is a swing in market momentum. We are currently bullish, but I think if we start to drop down to his level, we should get a bearish indicator, because that is quite a significant drop, really. I'm not going to put the EMAs on it because that pump is, it will invalidate it, and EMAs will be all over the fucking shop. One thing I want to do is just drop into the BTC pair. Personally, I don't trade in BTC, but some people are doing it. Let's just have a look at a Satoshi value. Again, look at that pump. You won't see that across many coins in the last 3 or 4 months. All the BTC pairs have been absolutely fucking hammered. So let's just bank Fibonacci on again. I'm not going to put any support and resistance levels on because I don't really trade in BTC. And there you're looking at the 618 level is at around 444 Satoshis. So if you're looking to get in, then that could be a good area to potentially target. And we did have a monthly level down here somewhere, so you could say anywhere from 400 sats up to 444 could be a good area to buy in. So that is the analysis for today. That is just a brief insight to where you could potentially get some buy orders in if it does drop further. But if we do turn bullish and close above this monthly level of resistance, then that is the next target up at 15 cents. So that will do it for today's video. Thanks so much for listening. Please make sure you do like this video, subscribe to my channel, join my Telegram group because it is starting to grow nicely, and I'll catch you next time.